And hello, so we're back with a new video. Um, just a brief reminder of the previous videos if you haven't watched them, and you don't have to watch them. So I was freshly a couple of weeks ago diagnosed with fibrosis. Check out what fibrosis is if you want to. It's something to do with the liver, um, and it sort of prompted the idea to start this channel. Um, Sharing about thoughts and that kind of stuff. The kind of thing we all want to do, right? Sort of like a journal that's openly honest. Yeah, so I've been diagnosed with this a couple of weeks ago. Been going through ups and downs. After a couple of weeks, the mind sort of like gets used to a situation. Shortly, I have to change a lot of things in my life. The way I eat, the drinking, have to stop the drinking, almost hardly drunk. And you can watch the old video, all the other videos if you want to have some my first personal thoughts and maybe a little bit of like a medical analysis of what the fibrosis is. But basically, there's a lot of research that's done. That's what I talked about in my second video. That there's a lot of link between the mind and the body, as we all know, and specifically, and that's very much portrayed in Chinese medicine and shiatsu, with Chinese medicine in general, that a lot of emotions can have an effect on your body. Frustrations, for instance. So one of the things I want to talk about is how frustrations can affect your life. In a way, and that's at least how I interpret it, not living your own life. Living other people's life, or living somebody else's life just out of generosity, because you're living with someone you love, or people you love, and they're happy the way they are, and you're like, okay, I could be happier, but they're happy, so let's live their life. Let's not be selfish. But the consequence is that it can have a consequence on your body, and it does have a consequence on your body. It can create frustration, it can damage your body, it can damage your mind. So being selfish, and the consequence, and it's kind of ironic that because you're not being selfish, it's going to affect your body. So therefore, you're going to suffer. You can get sick, and people will be affected because you're sick, because you were not being selfish. I don't know if I'm making any sense. So is really living your own life, is living your own life really something selfish? Or is it healthier for everyone? Is it better for everyone? I was just reading notes about what I was going to talk about, so I'm just cheating, so I'm reading. At what point does pleasing others become a betrayal of yourself? That's a deep one, is it? Yeah, I know, I wrote that. AI did help a little bit there, but anyways. So at what point does pleasing others becomes a betrayal of yourself? Yeah, just people pleasing. We know, we heard that a lot, that it's just not a good idea. It's okay to please people once in a while, but after a while, and I want to quote here a very good book called The Body Keeps the Score, and it basically means it keeps the score of the mind. So Body Keeps the Score by Bessel van der Kolk. So if you want to check out on the internet, maybe I'll put some reference in the notes. He explains how the body stores unresolved stress and trauma. And if our conscious mind tries to forget or move on, it'll suffer from it. Trauma doesn't need to be something radical that you really suffer from, but it's just something that blocks you, a hindrance, something that's just not allowing you to be yourself. So you start to wonder that if you spend years and years, I'm 52, swallowing frustration, is my body speaking now through fibrosis in my liver, and other people, the body will speak differently. The body keeps the score, but it'll speak to other people differently, or mentally. So reflect on how the body might become a messenger when our alignment is not with our emotional truth, when there's a disalignment. And I'm not giving any answer. I'm just, again, this is just a personal thought. So is it selfish? Is it selfish to live your own life? What happens when you don't live your own life? And this is our just open questions. And I'm probably not the first one throughout humanity that has thought about that. And I'm just coming at this point of my life when I realized that the body keeps the score and you can suffer from it. So live your own life. But then again, how do you know what you want? How do you know how to live your own life? What is your own life? Probably important questions which we should inquire, we should investigate. So maybe honestly me, that this is the name of the channel, as you might know, as you might don't know, doesn't matter. It's about learning to listen. Listen to your thoughts, that's one thing. Listen to your body. Observe your body, because they'll remember. Your mind, your psyche will remember. It will remember, but you might not be able to be aware or clearly, openly aware of what you're frustrated about or what you're thinking or what you're going through. Sorry. So, yeah, I don't know where I'm going. I realize I'm rambling a lot. So if you're interested in this kind of thoughts, so just drop me a comment. I love it. There's a few views on the channel. So if there's anyone that wants to share anything, I will be happy to. If there's anyone that wants to, drop me a message and I can reach out to them privately so we can have a chat, love to. Yeah, there's more things coming up. This kind of things that I've been thinking about for some time, and I've been sort of inquiring. I mean, I've been meditating for quite a few years, and meditation is definitely one of those ways you can find to observe what's happening, what you're thinking, what your frustrations are. Ideally, meditation, if you do it well, it can give you some answers, or maybe not answers. Maybe it's more it'll phrase the right questions, yeah, so you can find the answer. But having a good question is already a good way to have the answer. Oh, that was it. Obviously, meditation did not solve everything for me, because I mean, this liver problem I have, condition I have right now, wouldn't have happened probably if, but who knows, but wouldn't have happened if I would have found the right answer to the right question. Okay, that's enough for today. So thank you for listening, if you have listened. And I hope you have a great rest of the day. Take care, all of you. Peace out.